Hello everybody, welcome back. It's been a day or so, I haven't done a video. Just catching up after the weekend event that I went to. And one of the guns I took with me to the weekend event, just gone, was my Guns Modify Scar MWS that runs on the Tokimori MWS platform. Now I initially had this set up with the launcher on here because I'd invested a lot in tag rounds. I spent an absolute extortionate amount of money in tag rounds to take to the event. And then the event being the Saturday, on the Thursday, the MOD called a pyro ban due to, risk of fire. Which was interesting because it rained all weekend. Not the event organisers' faults, but it is what it is. I didn't get to use the grenade launcher, but I did get to use the Scar in its normal format like this, and to be honest with you, it performed absolutely great. Now, it was raining, sometimes it was warm, sometimes it was freakishly cold, and it did a proper job. Loved every minute using it. In one of the previous videos, I'll drop stuff on the floor over there, you'll see we talked about this ACR stock. I purchased this from JK Army, and it turned out that it wasn't very good. This was from a company called FCW, which I think is Flintlock Custom Works. And although it would have matched quite good, it was very sloppy. There's many of you out there that said that you could put some Velcro in it, or modify it to get it to fit with like a spacer. And I just didn't want to do that because it felt subpar quality compared to the one that I've got on my Saiga 12. Now, after that video, I went back onto JK Army because I was sure that, I'd ordered something of a certain value, and actually hadn't. So they have an ACR stock for the GM Scar, and when I purchased it, I kind of assumed that the stocks were the same. The only difference being the colour. You get it in tan, or like a two-tone effect with the tan and black. And I did say in the previous video that the stock the geometry was different, and it wasn't good quality. Now, during that time, before the event, I ordered another stock from JK Army, which was the correct one I meant to order. So this is another ACR style folding stock for the GM Scar MWS, but this one is by CNC Tap. And it comes in this nondescript box here. And this only comes in black, but you can see straight away that the geometry on the machine parts here is different. You can see the stock is different. It uses the stock that's very similar, if not identical, that's on my Saiga. What I kind of wish is the one for the Saiga that I didn't dye it black, because I could have, took this apart, switched this over with the Saiga one, and had a tan one. But hindsight say we'll go no further with that. But you can see the geometry is better on the stock. You can see they are different. The quality feels good. The QD point is a proper QD point that's pronounced from the surface, rather than this being sort of mismolded and you can't actually get a QD point in it. So the FCW one is bad, but today we're going to find out whether the CNC Tap one is good. So we'll get this put to one side. Again, like before, this is a very easy thing to fit. We just get a pin and a pin punch and a hammer. We tap out the front pin because to get it started, it's a little bit sticky sometimes. Take the pin out, push it forward, and loose the lower receiver off. Once that's off, we can slide down the original stock like so, and we can slide this one on. Now, it is black, which isn't ideal, but there's plenty of black parts on it. I was thinking maybe, there's black rails, black accents, black bolt, there's metal parts that are black. It's got an EOTech on there, which is black. Maybe I'll put like a Kung Fu grip on here, which is also black, and just do like a two-tonish style. Maybe that's something we can do. But let's give this one a go and see if it's any better. Straight away, it's a much tighter fit on these rails. And we'll slide this up here. Oh, look at that. No slop, or very minimal. and it's got a nice tight fit, which we push all the way up to the top, and you've got a better transition with the way this adapter's been machined. So it kind of comes off the ACR stock and sort of flows up towards it, rather than the other one, which was kind of blocky. So this is on. It's got a little bit of movement in the hinge, but the plate feels fairly solid. And then we slide the lower on, push the pin in. It always goes in easier than it comes out. Honestly, I don't hate it in black, but it folds. It won't interface with this plastic sort of section here, which normally locks the normal stock in. We do have a cap on the back here, which I presume is to store batteries or Skittles or whatever you want to put in there, which the other one didn't have. You want to be careful doing that because you don't want to break that button, but it goes on. It's nice and firm. We can push the buttons in and extend it out. This one doesn't rip like the other one, but to be honest, I'd rather have it just have a good fitment. And I do find that when I'm using the Scar, and I found this on the weekend, was I was extending the stock all the way, which you see this one, when it's extended, the butt pad moves, the stock moves, the hinge section is very, very tight, so that's nice. We do have the adjustable cheat riser. So me running it, I'm fairly tall, I'm like, what, 6'1". I do need to have this out, and to be honest, it's no different in terms of wobble compared to the standard one. We can slide this piece back, lift it up, push it forward to give us a, you know, sort of slightly heightened cheat riser. And yeah, there it is. The CNC Tap is the one to go for. Like I say, a bit of movement in the hinge, but nowhere near like the other one that was flopping around. We could maybe put like a bit of pad in there, but honestly I won't bother because it's another thing to sort of have to add to it. And yeah, we've got the stock I wanted, just not in the colour that I wanted. So I'm not sure what brand of stocks they use for these. I'm not sure where they come from. Maybe they are 5KU ones. You know, like I say, it would have been nice to know where I'd be months ago, and I could have kept the Saiga 110 and swapped them over. But honestly, I think with a black grip, I don't think it's going to look bad at all. But the main important thing is comfort, which this has. It's nice and comfy. It extends. It still folds and holds itself in place. Is it perfect? I mean, yeah, it's not too bad actually. In terms of the folder, it keeps it out the way of your hands, so you can still, you know, manipulate the controls, get to your trigger without your hands digging into the stock. This one is more expensive than the FCW one. And again, it was just a confusion on my part. I think it's still, even in black, looks better than this one. But it was just a mistake on my part. I thought they were all the same thing, and it was just different adverts for different colours. So I'd initially seen this one. And oh, they've got it in tan actually. I ordered the tan one without looking at the price. I do it all the time. So yeah, more expensive, better fit. The slop in the actual interface itself is non-existent. Bit of movement there, but you know, this is just airsoft being airsoft. The other one was so badly fitted, I just didn't even want to modify it. Again, with the stock being such subpar quality, it's not something I'm going to use. So it is a brand new part. I'll probably throw it up on the website in case someone else wants to fettle with it. But let's just open it back up here and just try and recover what I paid for it. What I will say on the FCW one is the actual hinge section is a tighter fit, but this section here is very bad. So there you have it, CNC Tap ACR stock for your Guns Modify Scar MWS. And you know, I think with a bit more black furniture on here, perhaps I should have just bought a black gun, who knows, but a bit more black furniture on here I think will wrap it up. And yeah, we're back on the right track. Hope you get what I'm trying to put across on video on this thing, but thanks for tuning in as always. Just a quick little update video. I thought it turned up in the post, I'd update you. I've had other things turn up in the post. Picked up a 1 joule nozzle for the GHK G5 because that's shooting really hot. I did install I have done a full video on this. I did install the hybrid lower on the MP9, but for the life of me, at the moment, I can't quite get it to work, so I'm kind of holding off on the video of that. I'll probably upload it and then consult with Tap about what we can do with that. Bought another GBBR. In fact, I bought another 2 or 3. So the other GBBR is another one from Double Eagle. It's an MWS based M4, but it's based on their Aeronox design. I'm not sure if Aeronox is a real manufacturer, whether it's something just Double Eagle have conjured up themselves, but we'll be taking a look at that. Like, comment, subscribe, check out the link in the description, join the link to the Discord, and as always, from me and Bench, we'll be seeing you in the next one.